Presence is not naturally abstract. It is a sensory and regulatory state, coordinated through sensory cortexes, interoceptive networks, and embodied awareness systems. When threat is detected, amygdala signaling recruits prefrontal control networks, shifting experience from sensing into representation. What is meant to be lived becomes something to manage or explain. These mechanisms are survival adaptations, not failures. And so, here are 7 survival mechanisms that turn presence into concept. 1. Cognitive substitution activates amygdala threat signals, trigger prefrontal and default mode network dominance over sensory cortices. Presence becomes something to think about rather than inhabit. 2. Predictive control dominates awareness. The brain prioritizes forecasting and prediction error reduction over present sensory input. Attention moves toward what might happen. 3. Language overrides sensation. Left hemisphere language centers reduce right hemisphere embodied processing and insular interoceptive awareness. Words replace feeling, even when feeling is sufficient. 4. Self-monitoring intensifies threat, increases medial prefrontal self-referential processing and anterior cingulate monitoring. Presence turns into performance under internal watch. 5. Meaning-seeking accelerates default mode. Networks generate narratives to stabilize uncertainty. Experience is translated into interpretation too quickly. Memory scaffolding replaces immediacy. Hippocampal memory systems filter present input through learned schemas. What is remembered shapes what is perceived. 7. Detachment masquerades as awareness. Dorsal vagal shutdown lowers arousal, while prefrontal observation remains active and limbic engagement drops. Presence is mistaken for observation without participation. And so we realize concept is not the enemy of presence. It is a refuge when safety is uncertain. The nervous system chooses distance before collapse. Presence returns when protection is no longer needed. So we ask ourselves, where do I think instead of sense? What triggers explanation over experience? When does observing replace participating? What happens if sensation leads? Presence does not need explanation. It does not need translation. It does not need distance. And you are the living field where experience no longer needs protection.